Welcome back to Laker basketball. Again, we're in Los Angeles, the NBA in action. So far, so good down in Orlando. Let's take a look at the lineups. First of all, for the Lakers, they run out the same five. No Avery Bradley, no Rajon Rondo. We'll see if Danny can find the range here tonight. And we'll see what happens if they run 2 or 3 at AD for most of the game. For the Jazz, the Iron Man, Joe Ingles. They've got the stopper in the middle and Rudy Gobert, who might once again be a defensive player of the year in the NBA. And Geeter was talking about Mike Conley. What a horrible start to his Utah career, but Mike's one of the best in the business, and he has been playing better, well, before the hiatus, and we'll see how he picks it up right here. Alexis, keys to the game, Stu.
Well, number one on that list is the Lakers have got to start shooting the ball a little bit better from the perimeter. First 2 games back since the restart has been not good. And then dictate the tempo, and if they do that, I think they'll shoot better from the field. And then the bench has to continue to be productive. Maybe not as much as they were in their previous game when they got 50, but they've got to be productive, and that's going to be key to them winning.
Mike Trudell. You know, it's interesting. It's not just the Lakers who are struggling. These are the 2 worst teams offensively so far in Florida, Utah and the Lakers.
Yeah, it is that mini sample size alert, Bill, but the Lakers' case, it's pretty simple what's been going on. They're just not hitting shots. I mean, that's what LeBron said after the game. It's that simple. When you go 10 for 40 from 3 in the second game, and many of them are wide open looks, they're not going to worry about it too much because this is the 4th-ranked offense, Frank Vogel's offense, in the regular season, at least before these seeding games started. So they do expect that it's going to come around because they're going to keep getting good looks. That's what happens when you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the floor. They did expect that the defensive rhythm was going to be better to start things in Orlando, but of course they want to get closer to establishing that offense. So Stu Lance, a couple things that Frank cited in terms of how they can get a little closer is to set better screens and then just work a little bit more with the ball, with the movement off of the basketball. Those things can be related, but that's something he thought could get a little bit more crisp as they get going here against Utah.
And I couldn't agree more. And see what the Lakers are shooting, because they've had 2 of their shots to start this game have been uncontested and haven't dropped yet.
7-0 out of the gate. AD finally mid-range magic for Anthony Davis. And they were battling uphill the whole night long, and they never led. And the Thunder beat them. They've been playing 500 basketball even before the break. Good use of the board by Danny Green.
Good job by Danny, recognizing they're taking the outside.
The NBA, that's his 212th dunk of the year.
Good play by the Jazz. Boy, I tell you, Conley just made it all happen.
Well, that's a good spin by AD. Counted in the foul. He'll get the and one as a foul on Rudy Gobert. The Lakers are 0 for 3 to start from beyond the arc. Remember, they were 10 for 40 the other evening. Ingles played in 371 straight games, 4 seasons worth. Again, navigating out. It's a good play by AD. Stepped right in front of that pass intended for Conley. Now LeBron. LeBron to the dribble. Just trying to bull his way in, and he does and scores with the left hand. George Niang out of Iowa State just to beat the shot clock. 3-point game. Again, a much slower pace enjoyed by Utah. AD, yes sir, from 3-point range.
Well, he finally knocks one.
Second in 3-point percentage shooting. Behind the back, LBJ all the way to score. What a move.
That's a very nice job. That puts a man, free somewhat. But they helped and recovered. Once he gave it up, they were right back to matching up.
KCP goes all the way to score. Doesn't get a whistle, winds up on the deck. Peters is checked into the game. You see him top of your screen. Going to be short. Missed time by Gobert, so the Lakers have numbers going the other way. Lob under to AD, right there to lay it in. Good feed by Caldwell Pope.
On both ends of the floor.
And again, a solid 16 each in the game. Same thing. Oh, the follow by Davis. That rebound taken by Kyle Kuzma.
Clarkson has had a few open looks.
Look at this move by Dion all the way to score it.
Again, he took advantage.
The Ohio State 13th year.
Now with Anthony Davis on the bench, LeBron really has to be more of a scorer himself.
Oh, good cut by Kuzma. They find him for the easy slam. Throws it away. Royce O'Neal, a couple of big steps around LeBron, who is there to challenge.
Not challenge, he blocked that.
I thought he got a hand on it. Conley. Again, we're in Los Angeles. And then going on in the middle of the floor.
Look at LeBron.
Yes, he
swatting
did.
it away a little bit. And good hustle, though, by the Jazz to keep coming and get that offensive rebound.
That's the quintessential block by James
Does
right
Carl
there.
Cam give us a good view or what?
30-26. LeBron will kick it out for Kuzma. Not shy about it. He knocks it down. Got it for three. Operated there with efficiency, the 27-year-old. Niang has not shot it well, though, in the bubble. 1 for 10 from beyond the arc. Lob to Dwight Howard right there from LeBron. All too easy.
Oh, LeBron just waited. He was out the corner of his eye saying, okay, I'm going to wait for Niang.
On the outside. Again, on the year, they are number 2 in the NBA in three-point percentage, nearly 38% per game. Number 1, by the way, the Miami Heat, in case you're curious. There's LeBron, little stutter step, attacks Niang. Nothing you can do about that. Reverse layup.
I mean, attempted steal by Danny Green and got him out of position defensively and gives up the open look for the triple.
Lob underneath. That's a good passing play by the Lakers. Way to the bench, there is AC Fresh, the Caruso into the game, wearing number 4. Had his first double-digit game in the last 10 the other night, and he's there again. Oh, what a good feed to Green as the Lakers run the break. It's good.
Boy, he loves to use his offhand in the paint.
Quickly, Lakers, other end of the floor. AD, count it, and 1. Running the floor, rim running the big fella.
To Mitchell again.
Yep. So that efficient night continues. He's 5 for 9 and 17 points. Caruso, as they come up on the 2-minute mark of this second quarter. 3-point game underneath KCP. Got it. And he'll get a free throw.
Nice job of moving without the basketball by KCP. Started in the right corner, circled around Anthony Davis, and then cuts down the middle, and Anthony Davis gives him the pass. He gets the basket.
One shot.
Lakers have won the last 3 games against this team in the series. Quickly, Ingles off target. LeBron, look at this pass to Anthony Davis. The bullet to lead.
Team defense, that's where they drive. They get open, driving kicks and open looks.
LeBron finds the lane down the middle in the 2-hand jam. Throw it down, LBJ. Or 2, it's 66-60. Working 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. Lakers looking for their 51st win of the year. And to clinch the conference. KCP works free, nothing but net.
Nice to see KCP.
I mentioned 500. They were 6-6 coming out of the All-Star break. They were playing great basketball earlier in the year. They had a 19-2 stretch at one point early on. Did Utah? Everything was going right. Leaner for Danny Green.
So good. They ran him off the 3.
Take it out. Inbound. Oh, Danny Green was right there.
Good thing he got a hand on it.
Oh, and the bounce to KCP. Perfect opportunity to bounce hands of McGee. The lob by the Jazz. Well done. Waiters. Davis. Now the handoff to Caruso. Alex confronts Gobert. Now AD with 10 to shoot. Goes into the lane. Left hand off the glass. That is pretty stuff for Anthony Davis. Former NBA player on the coaching staff. Doesn't mean it's better or worse. It's just normally you have at least a player or two. It seems Lakers certainly do. And that floater is good.
Danny Green, that's the second basket.
The weak side.
That's only
he's got-
LeBron's 7th attempt tonight. He's made 4 out of 7.
Yeah, in facilitator mode for the most part.
Where he wants to be anyhow.
Oh, look at Waiters just staying with it and picking the pocket. Waiters lob. Caruso can't score. Tipped up and in by LeBron.
I don't know who that lob attempt.
Range.
And the Lakers are saying, keep shooting it.
Overall, he's 1 for 10. Davis. Yes, sir. AD.
Anthony Davis is really improving. Moutier has really picked up his offense since he came into the league. When he came into the league as a rookie, you almost wanted him shooting the ball. Boy, wow. Nice job by Waiters getting.
Well, the Lakers, 23 points off of turnovers. One thing Utah does, they don't turn over the opposition very often. Lakers certainly do. AD, distance, nothing but net.
He's interested in winning and helping his teammates score.
Laker fans, here we go. Get ready for the fourth quarter. It's underway. Lakers 12 minutes away from a conference title, but that's small compared to the big goal that they won at the end of the playoffs. But here comes JR looking for his first field goal, and there it is. First field goal as a Laker is a little
his
plays,
job.
Plays for the Philippines national team during international play. Waiters stops on a dime now. A long three by LeBron, and he's got it. You betcha. LBJ comes from a very athletic family. His father, a gold medal winning triple jumper. The Olympics 1992. Look at the move by LeBron. Look at the move by LeBron. Other players who are there in the bubble, other NBA players, are allowed to go to some of the games. Lob under to Dwight. That connection has hit often this year. LBJ years.
Yeah, I think Stu's on top of it. I mean, they weren't really able to get that much back for him at that point with what was going on with the contract, but it was a fit for what Utah had in terms of playing time as well. Billy, I was also going to touch on is LeBron's going to drive baseline here. LeBron not thinking about the 8 seed yet.
And Donovan's on the run. Across the timeline, he looks to attack. Yes, he does. All the way, no. AD trailing with the rebound. Here comes Dwight. Give it up, big fella. And here is KCP. Caruso. Organizing things. Leans in over Gobert.
Nice play by Caruso. He got in no man's land.
2 for 13 now, I believe. Yes, he is. 2 for 13. Caruso, little change of pace. Probe in. Oh, look at this pass to Dwight. That's good vision. And Dwight scores.
Good thing Dwight had his hands ready because...
Free throws. And that is KCP without the headband. Kuzma. Yes! Big basket, as you called it, Stu.
Everybody tweaked ankle. I mean, he had some real speed on that play and good vision.
One more bucket. And that'll do it for the Lakers. Not necessarily do they have to, but one more will definitely seal it.
Yeah, one more should take care of it. If you don't get the basket, then you're going to need a stop.
AD.
4-point play.
There it is. A 4-point opportunity, and he could reach 40 with this free throw.
This has it at the top. I talked about Gobert. Former defensive player of the year, but big guys like that don't want to play defense out on the perimeter. The air's too thin for them to breathe out there, boy. They say, come into my office, come into the paint.
Well, again, stick around for the post-game show. You know, the team is closer to them by 4. You have to beat Memphis twice in that regard. Of course, you could follow them up or pass them up.
No shot.
By the way, this game
to
is
get to the ball.
Done, but there's 4.7 remaining. Well, there they are, LBJ and AD. They're about to congratulate each other. Job well done.
All they
Stick
have
around
to do
again
is
for the postgame.
Yeah, all they have to do is inbound it and hatch it.
And that's what they do with Dudley bringing into Kuzma. And the Lakers are officially the number 1 seed in the West. They are 51-15. The Jazz now 42-25, and the Lakers sweep Utah in the season series. That'll do it from here. For Stu and Mike, I'm Bill McDonald saying so long from El Segundo. Make sure to catch our next telecast. It's Wednesday, 3:30 in the afternoon. Should be a good one when the Lakers take on the OKC Thunder. Time now. Check in with the studio for Access Sportsnet Lakers. It's driven by your Southern California Honda dealers. We'll see you Wednesday afternoon.